I am Koli Somoraka. I go by the name The Purposeful Entrepreneur, and I'm a mom to two beautiful girls and gifted girls, Azinkosi and Buhle Mabaso, who are the founders of Beautiful As You Are.
Yeah, so as you said, Kolisa, you are the mother of two superstars who are the founders of BAYA, which is Beautiful As You Are, right? So the two young ladies are Azikosi and Buhle, which is the ages are 9 and 11. So I find this...
Well, no, it's actually 10 to 12.
Oh, okay, awesome. 12 years. So I find this really incredible. And can you tell us, how did the business come about?
So how the business came about is that my kids, who I homeschool at the moment, so the girls are being homeschooled since 2018, but they did go to a traditional school when they started. I think she exited traditional school when she was in grade 4. Yeah, grade 4. I need to just remind myself. But one of the things that has happened is that what I've seen and what we've noticed is that I'm raising two different kids, right? And kids that are different in every aspect of it, even in the physical form.
Okay.
So Ubuhle is a much bigger and taller, has a much bigger and taller physique, whereas Ubuhle has, Uazi has a leaner physique, right? And she's thinner. And they would be picked on at school, but also by adults.
Yeah.
Which was really sad. Adults who say, awusawondanga, stigma tambo, or a child, abantabadala, but awusanonanga, udla kakhulu, and all of those things. And that really played on the self-esteem of my kids, and that really lingered, and it affected them, particularly Ubuhle, who felt like something was wrong with her. As he was a bit younger, but I think when she grew up, she then started becoming also self-conscious to think that, is it because I'm not eating enough or eating healthy that I am thin?
Yeah. That
people would pick it up and then want to point it out to me that you are so thin, and all of those things. And that really played in their self-esteem. So what then happened is I'm an entrepreneur myself. Yeah. And as an entrepreneur, one of the skills that we are taught, and one of the skills that you have to possess as an entrepreneur, is problem solving, And as part of our homeschooling journey, then I then said, girls, I need you to really think about this. I know it's hurtful, and we did a lot of work to kind of reassure them that there's nothing wrong with them. They are complete, they are beautiful, they are unique, and they are gifted as they are. So we've done that reassurance and that reaffirming process with them. But we wanted to say, how do we problem solve these things? How do we ensure that we can address this? And is it just you guys that are facing this challenge? And they did a bit of research as part of our journey and realized, well, it's not just them. There are so many kids that their self-esteem is hurt by the things that parents, adults, and some kids do, and then it affects how they show up. And we then decided, we need to do something. And we did a lot of work entrepreneurially to see if there's an opportunity worth pursuing here. And we did find it. And I think in the heat of COVID as well in 2020 and everything that was happening, it gave us an opportunity to really build on the business and to figure out what we want to do and the values. And I think now we're at a point where the girls themselves live their values that they've created, Kupaya. And they also now are conscious around how they show up and how they help other kids build their self-esteem, because we realize that if we don't help kids build a positive self-esteem, they will show up as destructive, as hurt, and as angry adults would then become destructive to society. And I think for us, it's just saying, let's address the issue when it's still fresh, when it's still, and we can help people to find positive ways of dealing with issues that they face around issues of self-esteem.
Honestly, you are a super mom. This is absolutely amazing. So, you've said quite a lot, and I'm blown away. So, you speak of body shaming and bullying, part of the reasons why the girls established a business, and this is still a continuous issue in our society. So now that the girls have managed to turn their virtues into victory, how are they contributing to the lives of the other kids currently?
So one of the things that they are doing at the moment, we are quite self-conscious as a family to ensure that the girls, one, they are self-responsible and they self-regulate, and they love themselves so that they are able to love other kids as well, right? And they believe in what they say when you say you are beautiful as you are. And I think one of the things that they do is that they've built a business that helps other kids, that reassures other kids that they are beautiful as they are. And part of the things that they did, as an example, during the height of COVID again, is to say, how do we help people to promote self-love, So they created what you called a self-love kit or self-care kit. And that kit had a hand sanitizer, which was very important, obviously, during COVID. They created a hand lotion, they created a lip balm, and they created a self-crafted love bracelet, which they call it a love bracelet. And I think for them, it was to say, we are going to share these love bracelets for every young person to wear them and remember that you are beautiful as you are. So that's really how they've contributed to reassure abantu ukuthi you have to really love yourself, and you have to accept yourself, and you have to believe that you're beautiful as you are. There's nothing wrong with you. And I think they are using their voice to do that, and they are finding various mediums and various platforms to share that message and to reassure young people to really love and accept themselves as they are.
And where does Beautiful As You Are operate? Like, which community is it working in, and what's the response that you have seen?
So we are based obviously in Johannesburg, and the primary market has been obviously in the area that we operate in. We work with a lot of kids where we stay in our community in Greenstone, and we work also with a lot of kids where I come from, in Alexandra. So they've got a network of young people that they engage with.
Amazing. And lastly, what's the plan for the girls? Like, where to from here?
So for us, this has been a testing. So I'm not putting any pressure on them to kind of become superstars in this business. It's a learning platform for them. So I'm allowing them to grow and learn on their pace or at their pace on this business. But we do desire that we can reach more young people. We do desire that we can make Baya the brand that it is, that self-assuring and self-empowering brand, and we want to reach more young people. So we are looking at ways in which we can expand our reach, and ways in which we can reach more young people, and to build a community of powerful, beautiful, gifted young people who believe and pursue their dreams, whatever they are.
Yeah. Amazing. Thank you so much. All the best to the girls and yourself. We appreciate you.